Good morning, refined investors. Hope you're having a great Thursday. Hey, I want to talk a little bit because I watch CNBC every day and I try to pick up some pieces of data from people like Tom Lee or from Michael Saylor or from just general a lot of people who show up who are contributors on the show or CEOs of companies and what have you. And what I gather from just listening to everybody is it's this constant thing of it's a guessing game. It feels like a guessing game. Like Tom Lee's talking about how, for example, the business cycle, how we're just now for the first time in 3 years over 50. Okay, I think it was the EMI. And so I'm thinking about all these things and like, you know, one every month it's a new thing. It's last month it was we're at the end of this. We have the last shakeout of the October 10th liquidation event, and it's still we're still market makers are still sort of experiencing all of that. But the reality, guys, is we just don't know because I think the market has so much uncertainty still baked into it that nobody is making any sort of like commitments. I think you're just seeing this thing of where the volatility is there, and I think we might see this throughout the year. Although I do think we'll see a more bullish upward movement in volatility versus what we have seen, because I do think there's been such a great correction that I do think we're going to see stronger numbers, but I do think the volatility sticks around 100%. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Here's the thing, and I said this in the last video. You guys have to understand that this is a long game. And if you're in the long game, and I don't mean a month or 6 months or even a year, I'm thinking 3 and 5 and 10 years, right? So you have to decide what is your time horizon. And based on your time horizon, you have to make a decision on what you are willing to stomach. Are you willing to absorb the volatility? And let's go worst case scenario, another 40, 50, 60% collapse in the market. Are you willing to do that? No matter where you are, whether you're in equities or you're in crypto or you're playing the oil and gas game or you're even, or you're doing Forex and you're trading currency. I don't know what your gig is, but here's the thing. As a refined investor, you have to be able to understand that you're doing this for generational purposes. You're not doing this because you want to have, you're not trying to get a meme pump, right? And so understand that. If you understand that principle and you feel you can hold strongly to that, you understand that XRP is building strong foundational things for the future. You understand that Bitcoin is developing itself as the digital gold standard for the future, no matter what has happened in the last 17 years. And Ethereum is basing itself as the tokenization asset for the future. Okay, so you've got to play the long game, have that mindset, do your homework. It's never financial advice, and I'll see you guys in the next one.